My name is Dr. Tisha Boston. I'm with the Department of Family Medicine with Prisma Health. I educate my patients by letting them know first about their diagnoses, and we talk about medications and how to manage their health. A lot of the patients that we deal with have a low health literacy, and so sometimes it's just walking them through that process and helping them to understand what's going on, how to take their medicines, how these things impact the rest of their lives. And once you do that, you actually gain the patient's trust, and it makes it a lot easier to help them to manage their care long term. I try to inspire health in my patients by walking the walk and talking the talk. If I'm saying it, I'm trying to do it. I always say I can't tell somebody to do something that I'm not doing myself. And so I try to lead by example. If they see that we're invested in their care and we're invested in our care, they're more likely to do what they're supposed to do. I love medicine. My parents were teenage parents. I was primarily raised by my grandmother, but for the time that I was living with my mom, I really didn't have access to health care. You realize during that time that, a lot of people don't have that access, not because of lack of trying, but my mom was what you would call the working poor. And I think that's when I started the interest in medicine. My grandmother was a laboratory technologist, and so I ended up spending time at the hospital. When I went to live with her, we had a great family physician that knew everybody, knew everything about the family, and he actually practiced into his 90s. And his son actually was my grandmother's doctor until she passed away recently. And so I love that whole concept of being involved with the family and trying to take care of the family, and it just made me want to help people and do something different. What are my hobbies outside of family medicine? Up until a year ago, it was just shopping, but I've recently taken up sewing, brought a sewing machine and taught myself how to sew, and I like to garden and make homemade jellies. If you'd like to book an appointment with me, please call the number on the screen.